Hey there, today we're going to be looking at the Payday franchise running on the 200GE on the VEGA 3 graphics. Now starting off, we are looking at the first game in the series, Payday 1, and this is currently running at the lowest possible settings. You can very much tell by some of the models used by some of the vehicles and enemies. Really, overall though, it doesn't look too bad. Very playable, actually. Obviously, you could see by the 1% lows, we are dipping below 60, but that's to be expected. I mean, we are looking at a VEGA 3 graphics. Really, the most surprising part is how it's actually able to let this be relatively playable. You know, it's not the greatest experience ever, but the performance is there to let you game if you really need to. I mean, this is an integrated graphics on a very low end CPU. You know, this is pretty much as cheap as you can get. And it is performing enough that you can actually play this game. You know, you are getting console level performance. In fact, this is running at native 1080p. This isn't like any lowered in-game resolution or anything like that. This is native 1080p running, and we're almost getting 60 frames per second consistently. I think overall this is really great, especially if you're someone who is used to playing games at relatively low settings. You know, I mean, this is the kind of hardware that you're really just using because you cannot get anything else, you know. And it's really not in a very good economical spot for the vast majority of people. You know, if you are in countries where this is just way cheaper than anything else, you can at least game on this pretty well, at least for certain or older titles. Modern games, it really depends on what you're playing, but overall this seems very good. I think that this was genuinely surprising. I wasn't expecting any of the games in this franchise to really run well, but let's jump on ahead to the next game. Here we are in the second Payday game, and here we're starting to see the performance really suffer. Not only is the frame rate really not going above 40 much at all, it's just at that level where the frame time inconsistency can be very annoying. You can see kind of fluctuations and spikes here and there, and those spikes in the frame time you can really feel. This really is not that playable. I know some people are perfectly fine with just a 30 FPS average, but I think that for a game like this, you really are hurting yourself more than helping yourself with this. We're going to let things play out a little bit just so you can see overall what the performance is going to be like when things get really hectic. But just know that, yes, this is pretty much not a playable experience at this resolution of 1080p and lowest settings.
There it is!
Okay, the door's locked. We're gonna need a key. I think finding Chavez will mean finding the key. So search the building for Chavez.
Find that bastard!
Open that door. Find him.
Dan, you need to find Chavez to get the key. Believe me, you'll know who he is when you see him.
Get down. down, damn it. Get down, now.
Now, here we are looking at 720p performance on Payday 2. Also still at the lowest possible settings, and this is way more playable. I mean, this is the best average that we got off of just 1080p from both the first game and the second game. So clearly 720p is really where this is at. If you are serious about playing on a VEGA 3 graphics, the best thing you can do for yourself is to buy a 720p monitor or just game at 720p. And the reason I say get a 720p monitor is just so that you get native resolution. But really, if you just want to run the internal resolution at 720p, you're going to get significantly more performance. Yeah, the quality is really bad. I mean, look at the ground right here. It is very, very poor quality. But when has HD floor made you win games? You know what I mean? Like, this is superficial stuff. If you really just want to be able to get into gaming, you want to be able to play games with your friends, this is a good way of getting around to doing it, because this CPU is just so much cheaper. It's just so cheap, you know? Especially in a market like what we're in right now, this is really great. Really, really great. I was blown away by the 720p performance. This is really where this CPU GPU combo shines, especially for how cheap you can get these.
Get those bags to the car.
Stay where you are! Stay where you are! Stay down! Stay where you are! Stay where you are!
We're moving the escape car. Hang on.
They're gonna come down harder on us if you kill civilians.
Stay down!
They sent in an extraction team to free the civilians. The rescue unit is freeing civilians right now.
Tango, tango.
Everybody stay down!
The AO is...
Motherfucking taser!
Good night, taser. Taser going through. Watch the taser.
Look out, taser! Taser's gone! We got a shield! Shield kill!
Don't let up. Shield.
Shield history! Got the shield!
Be ready for anything.
Making a bad day for them, brothers!
Get down. Move into the alleys. Stay sharp.
Taser taken care of. Get down! We will do this! Stay down!
Escape car's there. You need to be down the chute soon, fellas. Just hurry.
Shield down! Stay where you are!
Thank you so much for checking out the video. Let me know what you think about the performance in this. Let me know what other games you want to see. And really, if you are interested in picking up this CPU GPU combo, at least the modern day version, because you will get more performance from the 3000G, because you will be able to overclock that CPU and that GPU. But if you want to upgrade from that, please check out the Amazon affiliate links down below. It will help me be able to get more equipment and games to test out for you guys, because I think that there is a lot of untapped potential in a lot of these integrated graphics that people just really aren't paying attention to. And I think with a market as bad as it is right now, this is really where we got to be looking if you're on a budget. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys next time.